Greetings, YouTube. A former Stanford swimmer, Brock Turner, who sexually assaulted an unconscious woman, was sentenced to 6 months in jail because a longer sentence would have severe impact on him, according to a judge. At this sentencing Thursday, his victim read him a letter describing the severe impact the assault had on her. This article is a powerful but difficult read, so please take care of the count sexual assault is triggering for you, and it's a long form article. Um, and I'm going to make a quick synopsis of it for you. So this guy was found guilty of sexual assault. A jury found him guilty. The prosecutor was going for a 6-year sentence. The judge gave him 6 months, which apparently he's only going to serve 3 of. Now, he will be a registered sex offender for the rest of his life. But guess what? That woman has to live with the ramifications of his sexual assault forever. Even if she finds a way through therapy and through personal development to get beyond the depression and the anger and the anxiety and the PTSD that's probably resulting from this, even if she gets beyond that, it's never going to leave her. That's now built into the DNA of her mind. And during this trial, she was asked these following questions, and these are actually from the trial. How old are you? How much do you weigh? What did you eat that day? Well, what did you have for dinner? Who made dinner? Did you drink with dinner? No, not even water? When did you drink? How much did you drink? What container did you drink it out of? Who gave you the drink? How much do you usually drink? Who dropped you off at this party? At what time? But where exactly? What were you wearing? Why were you going to this party? What did you do when you got there? Are you sure you did that? But what time did you do that? What does this text mean? Who were you texting? When did you urinate? Where did you urinate? With whom did you urinate outside? Was your phone on silent when your sister called? Do you remember silencing it? Remember, because on page 53, I'd like to point out that you had said you had to ring. Did you drink in college? Who said you were a party animal? Party animal. How many times did you black out? Did you party at frats? Are you serious with your boyfriend? Are you sexually active with him? When did you start dating? Would you ever cheat? Do you have a history of cheating? What do you mean when you said you wanted to reward him? Do you remember what time you woke up? Were you wearing your cardigan? What color was your cardigan? Do you remember any of anything? I guess any from. Do you remember any from that night? It's probably a word missing. No. Okay. Well, we'll let Brock fill that in. You rehear these questions, and how anyone can think that this woman, the victim of a sexual assault, wasn't put on trial is out of their mind. And thought, but okay, we'll let Brock fill it in. No, you don't let the sexual assaulter fill it in for you. You don't let the person committing the crime, which they are guilty of, fill in the narrative for the victim. The most powerful statement for this whole thing for me is that assault isn't an accident, which is why it's the name of this video. This woman was unconscious. This guy made a decision, a deliberate decision, to sexually assault someone who could not grant consent. And then after having been found guilty, were served a 6-month sentence, only half of which he will probably ever serve, because it might have a negative impact on his life somehow. Too bad! He should have served his full 6. He sexually assaulted someone. But our society has decided that this guy's career, his sports career, his collegiate career, is of greater import than the entirety of this woman's life. Do you have a history of cheating? What were you wearing? I don't know what the counter questions to this guy were. I don't know what the prosecutor was saying when this defense attorney was asking these questions. But I'm sure shooting hope when he was trying to knock him down at every point, at the end of every one. How does that have any bearing on the case? But it does help the jury create a narrative inside their mind that makes the victim look like she's on trial, while the sexual offender just sits there very quietly. How dare you ruin that for his life? Yeah. So somebody tell me, go ahead, that we don't have, tell me that we don't have a rape culture. Because here it is, right there, in that court document, for everyone to see. There it is. Put the victim on trial. Do everything you can to make the victim of a sexual assault look worse than the person that committed it. Assault is not an accident.